Later, I got more of an idea of what he meant, that I was just ready to do the work that I'm doing now, just to, as many other people, you're doing the same thing, are doing that, just help the ascension of the planet and of all the humans living on it to a higher state of consciousness. That is one of that's my major role right now. Apart from just being as happy as possible, because that's a very important part of it. And just have fun, as they say.
And so as you were actually talking about that, um, I had a realization, because at the beginning of 2024, no, 2025, when I was doing my hypnotherapy certification, we do a deep trance identification. So if you want to become like really, really disciplined in working out, you might want to deep trance identify with The Rock or with Arnold Schwarzenegger, just as an example. And so my first deep trance identification that I did, I went to Buddha. That felt really, really beautiful because you just feel love for everything. And then I was practicing with my friend who did the certificate with me, and we just decided for about 3/4 of a year, we met up nearly every week and we would just practice hypnotherapy on each other. And one day I said I wanted her to give me a deep trance identification with Lord Sananda, which is the higher self of Jeshua. She took me down into a very, very deep hypnosis, and then Lord Sananda appeared in front of me, like he came through this door. So she told me that I had to rise in my vibration up to his vibration so that I could step into him. And it was really funny because I only got up to 9D. And he said that's far enough because he won't go further down than 9D. He prefers to be in 11D, but it's like 9D is okay. And so he was just sitting there all light and love. And so when I got to the vibration of 9D, I floated into him, and then I felt just love, unconditional, pure love for everything.
Yeah.
Our soul is here to be love and to spread love, and that is my mission.
Wow. I cannot say that I know how the ninth D density is, but it sounds amazing, let alone the 11th. But yeah,
And the funny thing is that it's not something mental, it's not something analytical, it's inside your body. And actually, we know how to do it. It's just a lot of the time the analytical mind pops in and says, and how are you going to do that? And when that comes in, you have that little blockage, you have that little voice, you like, you
yeah,
don't know how to do
right.
that.
Yeah,
So that's just the thing that we all know how to do it. We just have to remember.
yeah. And when you remember, you just know, you step aside, just let it happen.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
otherwise I wouldn't be able to channel. I just don't know how it happens. I just leave. I don't leave. I'm conscious. I witness it. I'm there, but for the rest, I witness myself speaking. Yeah, it's a beautiful process, and it feels very uplifting because it's a high energy that's coming through. I don't know from which density, but it's definitely a high energy. I guess it's the fifth density because the Pleiadians, the ones that I'm in contact with, they're fifth density, which is
Okay.
quite a bit up already. Yeah.
I mean, you're my very first channeler.
Wow.
and I set an intention that I wanted to find someone who I don't have to wait like for 2 months to book a session. And so the way that it led me to you, so I'd like to tell this story, is I was watching Daryl on his podcast or on his YouTube channel, and he was with Peter D. And so inside there was a link to Peter D, and I thought, okay, I'll see if Peter D has time. And I went on his link, and it said right now he's not doing any one-on-one sessions, but here are two people who are. And so I saw you and someone else, and I'm like, sure, you. And so I go on your calendar, and it was possible even to do a session with you the next day. And I was like, and I felt a slightly fearful. So, am I ready to do it tomorrow? No, okay. Let's do it on Tuesday. So this was a Sunday. Let's do it on Tuesday. And then there you are, sitting in front of me. And we have the Pleiadians come in, and I have a question for you about myself, and it was very profound. But then the second part was the better part. And so I asked about Peru, and the answer from the Pleiadians was, first, follow your heart, follow what feels good to you, which was the answer that I
Yeah.
knew that was gonna come.
Hmm.
And it's like, yes, okay, I get it. There's, I'm thinking, I'm embodying it, and but I was afraid. I was afraid to go because I had because of XYZ, because okay, it was expensive. I have two children. How am I was afraid of asking them for permission, and so I had all of these fears inside of me. And then what came through was like, wait a moment, no, we actually have more now, some new information, and we usually don't do this, but you have to go to Peru.